We are back on The Source. It's Canada's oldest and longest marked trail, 900 kilometers of trail. It's called the Bruce Trail, of course. And here locally we have the Niagara Bruce Trail Club. And joining us right now, Margaret Northfield. Margaret, the Bruce Trail looks beautiful right now. Fall, is it the best time to traverse the trails as far as scenery?
I think every time, all year round is the best time to go out on the Bruce Trail. I think winter hiking is some of my favorite hikes, but yeah, you can always find something different and something new to see on the Bruce Trail.
What is different about hiking in the fall? Obviously, a lot of ground covered by leaves. Are the trails usually still easy to follow with the leaves covering them?
They can be difficult if it gets rainy like it has been this morning, but yeah, it's beautiful with the leaves, all the different colors, and it's almost mesmerizing, just seeing the colors as you're walking along.
For quite a long time, people couldn't go out on the trails. A lot of things were closed. People were told to stay off of the trails. Things slowly began to open. What did you experience on the trails as far as people using them? Were they starting to get overcrowded when there wasn't a lot of other things for people to do?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the Bruce Trail was closed for 2 months, and we missed it dearly. But once we got out there, there were times when we would be hiking as a club in the past, and you'd never see another hiker. And now you're seeing lots of people coming in the opposite direction and passing, and people getting lost and giving them directions. So yeah, there's a lot more out there.
What are some of the safety reminders that you'd like to get out to people?
Number one is to stay on the marked path. The path is blazed with white blazes, which are like 6-inch painted strips on the trees. You'll find them on trees and rocks and stiles. Stay on those white paths, or the side trails are marked with a blue blaze. It's really important to do that for safety as well as for maintaining this trail. We've 60% of it is owned by the Conservancy, but 40% we're there by the grace of landowners. And if you don't stay on the trail and you don't follow the rules, we could jeopardize losing that part of the trail, and we'd end up walking on roads.
The Niagara Bruce Trail Club itself, that's fully run by volunteers. What does the club do?
100% volunteers. Yeah, we have 17 people on our board. We do everything from hike leaders to trail maintenance to education with putting things together for schools, as well as landowner relations.
I imagine that all 17 of those volunteers use the trails quite regularly, as much as they possibly can, including yourself. Nature lovers obviously getting involved in this. How do people get involved in the club?
It's great. It's one of the best deals going. It's only $50 for a year membership for a family or an individual. You get a tax receipt for that because it's supporting the Conservancy. And you can just go on an unlimited number of hikes with that. Before COVID, we had 6 to 8 hikes every single week. Now, with limited numbers, we have to maintain the 25 people, and it's sometimes harder to get some of the hike leaders going again. So we have probably 4 or 5 hikes every week.
And these are guided hikes that you're referring to?
These are led hikes by certified hike leaders. I train the hike leaders myself through a program with Hike Ontario. So all of the hike leaders know about all of the safety issues, what they have to look out for, and the best practices that we hope to maintain on the trail.
What are some of the best locations right now this fall here in Niagara to take a hike?
There's Rockway Conservation Area, there's Louth Conservation Area, Short Hills Provincial Park. Queenston is where it's the southernmost point of the Bruce Trail, and we have a large cairn there, and it's a beautiful area to walk as well.
Thank you very much for your time today, Margaret Northfield. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.